Why shouldn't I wear that hat?
You just look better without it.
No, I think I look good with it.
Okay, ready?
People who wear hats, they're either balding or already bald.
And you are...
Balding.
You just deleted it all.
This one's having a bad day today. She's so annoying and pissy.
You just deleted them all, didn't you?
Why are you getting all pissed off?
Did you delete them?
You need to relax, lady.
Did you delete them?
Yeah, I deleted them.
So then do the intro again.
What intro? You're reading, do the damn intro.
Guys. We've got more emails in. Right. And this one's really juicy. But Sid ruined my mood.
You ruined your mood.
You ruined
your own
You
mood.
ruined it. He said I was flat. Like I'm singing. Like
She went like this. Okay, guys. Today, Baba singing the window and the wimboey.
Okay, so we've got this email in. And it's from somebody, obviously. And I'm just going to read it, okay? It says this. Hi, guys.
You missed the title.
What do you mean? What do you mean now?
Religion clash. That's the title of the damn email, isn't it?
So when I said do the intro, why didn't you do it and say that then?
You was meant to do the intro. You were reading the email. Do the intro, go straight into the email. That's it. That's all I need from you, lady.
Shut up. The email is religion clash. Hi guys, I've been dating my boyfriend for almost 5 years. We'll both be 20 this year. He's Muslim and I'm Christian. His mother told me flat out that if I don't convert, she won't accept me. On the one hand, I'm totally up for it. I think Islam is a beautiful religion. But on the other hand, I don't want to be part of a family that won't accept me because of my religion. They should accept me no matter what my religion is. The reason why I'm getting pissed off is probably because I wouldn't put someone in the position they're putting me in. How do I tell my possible mother-in-law in the nicest way possible that I should do whatever I want? If I do convert, I don't want her thinking it's because of anyone. I should only convert for myself. Yes, you are
Damn
correct.
straight. Damn straight.
You should only convert for yourself and as a result of your own decision completely.
And you being Christian, I don't know if you know this or not, but you do not have to convert.
In order to marry a Muslim man?
Yes.
It's completely acceptable in our religion for a Muslim male.
In Islam, for us to marry Christians or Jews. So, if he hasn't told you this, girl, he playing you, mate. No, I'm joking.
He's not playing you, but it might be a case of, because they know you're just sort of interested in Islam, so they're just teaching you the bits that they want you to sort of follow, so they can mold you into the perfect daughter-in-law kind of thing. When so it's totally logical for you to be saying what you're saying and only to feel comfortable converting to another religion, especially like Islam, if you are 100% convinced and it's your own decision, because I know loads of ladies who have converted for love and a couple of years later, after kids, etc., they suddenly realize, why did they do this? And then they decide to leave Islam, and then it's a bit more messy when there's family and kids involved and things like that. So you don't want to be making any mistakes. You need to be 100% sure. It's definitely important that they accept you as you are now, because even if you did convert to Islam, it's most likely that they won't accept you 100% in terms of, because just because you're converting to their religion, you're not going to change personality, you're not going to change your cultural traditions and things like that. So that's kind of a sign now as well. It's very important that they accept you and your current situation and respect your way of doing things now, in order for them to be able to do that still, even if you are a Muslim, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you need to, if that's the case and they're doing that right now, it will probably get a lot worse.
Yeah, after marriage.
Yeah, it will get a lot worse after marriage.
Their expectations.
They will expect more. Oh, you're cutting me off, man.
Sorry.
They'll start to expect more because, you know, it's a big thing. You converting to Islam for a person, they're gonna expect so much more from you, because that in itself is a big, massive deal. Do you know what you need to do? You need to basically talk to your boyfriend and you need to tell him straight, he needs to be on your side and he needs to grow up here. It's a really big deal to you, and he should really back you on that. And if he's not backing you on that, then
he most likely isn't going to back you
in a lot of
big
other things,
issues later on in the marriage when you will need that. And what he needs to do is he needs to try and find a balance where he's able to prioritize you and your needs without, you know, hurting his mum or causing conflict. You know, he needs to try and find a balance, but it needs to be fair. He needs to give you he needs to treat you with your rights and his mother with her rights. But if the wife or the mother-in-law is not fair in something, he needs to realize that and not just be a pussy, basically.
I mean, we don't want to sound like we're trying to push you away from Islam or nothing. I mean, we're Muslims, for God's sake. But do it for the right reasons.
Basically.
It happens a lot. People say, yeah, okay, I'm gonna become a Muslim, and they don't know what that entails. Because they haven't done the research beforehand, they haven't done everything, they haven't, 100% loved Islam for what it is before jumping in feet first.
Yeah, and that's mostly because they're in a relationship with a Muslim and they do it for that person rather than what you should be doing it for, which is because what Sid just said, you love it.
Yeah, and it is a beautiful religion. We highly recommend. Approaching your soon-to-be mother-in-law. Look, you need to be polite, but you need to be straight.
Basically,
you have to be straightforward. No beating around the bush or anything. Be stern but fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's for inshallah you and your boyfriend have a future, so you're going to be seeing your mother-in-law a lot, etc. So that goes with any other issues you might come across. Yeah. Stern but fair.
Stern but fair. And I know you don't want to hurt her feelings and all of that stuff, but the thing is, you need to show her your cards straight away. You need to show her basically where you stand. If you don't do that now, then later on it's going to make problems for you. It's going to make problems for your relationship. Yeah,
if you just keep trying to please and do things her way, etc., and then one day you've just had enough, or one day you don't want to do certain something, which is completely fine, she will take it as in like a big deal, basically. Yeah. When really it's just you not wanting to do something quite simple.
Yeah, basically. Maybe. You need to show her what kind of person you are, your views.
So for example, if you're 50-50 about converting right now, just say to her, listen, I'm not ready to convert right now. I don't know if I ever will be in the future. I do love the religion, but I'm not making any promises. And if I want to convert, it will be for the right reasons. So you're not saying to her, oh, I will later on, and so she's waiting and continuing to create problems for you however many years until you finally flip and convert or something, you know. You just need to tell her exactly, because you never know, you might not want to ever convert.
And you never know, if you say it in that way, maybe it will put something in her heart to say, okay, if I really want her to become Muslim, I'm going to help her along the way.
It's important for you to know that Islamically as well, you have no obligation to your in-laws other than that mutual respect that you are obliged with any human being. And of course, if you have grandkids, to let them see their grandkids and spend time with them and all that stuff. But other than that, there's nothing else that you should feel that you have to do, because you're still learning about Islam and that you're being taught one thing from there. So anything that they might teach you and things like that, hopefully they're not getting it confused with culture, basically. And so it's important for you to do your own research as well, so that you know your own rights as a wife of a Muslim man and as a maybe future Muslim woman.
There's no obligation there, obviously, but it doesn't necessarily mean you don't do it.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to do anything.
Yeah, because you
their way
building a relationship with your in-laws will make your relationship with your husband stronger, and vice versa will make your relationship with your wife stronger, and because it's your family.
And both husband and wife need to make that conscious effort with each other's in-laws. We're just guessing, you guys are obviously from two different cultures, but what I also want to say is, don't lose sight of your own culture and your own sort of values that you were taught when you were growing up, and the same things that you did. Even if you choose to completely do his kind of culture, etc., don't lose your yours as well, because one day in the future you'll think back to that and wonder what kind of like happened to it. It's important to keep that, because culture is good and it's great. It's only a problem when it conflicts with Islam.
What you need to do is you need to sit down with your boyfriend and go through all these points, and you know, have a long chat with him, and then from there approach your soon-to-be mother-in-law, and yeah, go from there.
Tell him basically you don't want a mummy's boy.
Nah, that's the wrong thing. What's wrong with a mummy's boy? There's nothing wrong with a mummy's boy. You need to be a fair
mummy's boy.
That's exactly.
That's the one.
Be a fair one.
Be a fair mummy's boy.
Yeah.
Alright.
And boyfriend needs to put his foot down in certain places. All right.
So okay, so hopefully that helps. Bye.